Are you ready? It's Trev the Rev Show. It's Trev the Rev Show. It's Trev the Rev Show. And it's time. Good evening, and I'm a little late. Starting, so I apologise. But I'm here. I am here. I am Trev the Rev, and I ain't no vicar. And with me, hiding behind me, is the Lady Roz.
Hello, evening, people.
Well, yeah, it's evening, and there's someone there. There's people here, There's people here, And we will start today. we will start today with the usual jargon of, if you enjoy my video, please hit that like button. And if you haven't done so already, and you want to know when they're coming out, please subscribe down below. And if you want to know when videos are coming out, please ring my bell. The bell symbol is ring it, ding along and ding. Yes, welcome to the show. I am Trev the Rev. I ain't no vicar. A lot of my viewers know from the older videos. I am a big fan of mysteries. And one of the shows I love to watch on TV, is a series of shows out, now. But it started with one called The Curse of Oak Island. Yes, I love watching that. Brilliant show. It's show based on facts and blah 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 blah. And due to how well that show has done, a series of other shows have followed in its path, as in Curse or Civil War Gold. And that was followed of Curse of the Bermuda Triangle. And just when I thought they can't be any more out, that would follow the line. This week, I actually discovered it earlier on this week. But it's a place I've never ever heard of in my life. And as I read it quickly, I thought it was a ranch named after a Star Wars fan. I thought it was the Curse of Skywalker Ranch. It's not that at all. It's actually called the Curse of Skinwalker Ranch. And that's what I thought I'd talk about today. Not the TV show Curse, but go into Rick Skinwalker Ranch and what it's all about and blah, 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 blah. But we start with all this blah, 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 blah. Well, we'll go.
Hey Google. Hey Google.
Hey Google, can you tell us a new joke, please? Someone's trying to take over the show.
Here we go. What do you call a guy with a rubber toe?
Roberto. We've heard that one. Shall we try that again?
Can we have another one, please, Google? A new one.
Hey Google, can you tell a joke about space, please?
Joke about. What do you do when you see a spaceman? Park your car, man. We'll be right back with the jokes. Real quick, check out our newest party game at mutternonsense.us.
It's taking over the show now. It's taking over the show now.
Once again, you can find it on the web at mutternonsense.us.
That's the problem when you use it too many times.
Would you like to hear another joke or pick a category?
Carlos, little mucker, how are you doing? You want me to tell you a joke? Oh, I don't know. You're making me think now. I can't tell jokes. I was going to do something scary.
Thanks. Have a nice day.
Hey, Google just turned itself off. Absolute chaos. I will tell you a joke in a minute, Carl. I'm going to go straight into the subject of what I'm talking about today. How are you dealing with your with the problems around at the moment, Carl? Are you still at home or are you working at the moment? I'm sure you'll let us know. Oh, yes, I'll go straight into the subject of Skinwalker Ranch. It's in America for a start. It's an American, So tell me what you think. I'd love to hear your comments after you heard what I've got to say. I always love to hear what people say about what I tell them and what you'd like, legends you'd like me to discuss next week. I'd love to know. So we're going to start with the curse of Skinwalker Ranch. If you asked a random person to name the eeriest places on Earth, yeah, we do. We're wearing all safe gear and everything else, and okay then, Carl. Why did the man name his dog Rolex and Timex? Because they were watchdogs. There you go. It's a joke. Really. There's time for jokes, and that was not a time for a joke. Anyway, right. Let's start again. Let's start again from my notes. If you asked a random person to name the eeriest places on Earth, places synonymous with unexplained, exotic phenomena, the Bermuda Triangle and Area 51 were probably top list. Despite their infamy, they've all got it, infamy. They've got nothing on Skinwalker Ranch. A place so weird, it's worse than Safety Clean. No. A place that's so weird, it's flummoxed with science experts and terrified even the most cynical onlookers. The massive ranch sprawls across 500 acres of northern Utah. Cheers, Carl. I thought you'd like that one. The whole area has, since the early days of Spanish missionaries, swirled with rumours of strange goings on. In the words of journalist George Knapp, that sounds as if he's fallen asleep, it's been the site of simply unbelievable paranormal activity. UFOs, Sasquatches, cattle mutilations, psychic manifestations, you name it, residents here have seen it. The epicenter of all is Skinwalker Ranch, which first came to national attention in the mid-1990s when the Sherman family, who had purchased the ranch in 1994, shared their incredible stories with the media. 2 seconds. Cough always comes on when I do this frigging show. Cough. Cheers. 2 seconds. Not this pineapple.
I don't think I drink your disgusting stuff.
One day, shortly after settling into their dream country homestead, Harry and Gwen Sherman were startled by the sight of a fearsome animal. His mother-in-law. Perhaps a wolf or a coyote, stalking towards their livestock pen. When it grabbed a calf in its jaw, Harry fired at it with a handgun and then a rifle. Despite being hit, the creature didn't seem to hurt or simply wandered away into the bushes. Its foul stench, like rotting flesh, stayed with the Shermans. In the weeks and months that followed, visitors to the ranch reported seeing unidentified beasts moving in the woods and letting out roars. And then there were the lights, hovering and zipping about in the sky, including large orange circles and blue spheres that flew around. Bye-bye. Just let you know, Lady Roz is leaving the building. She's leaving us. She's going.
I'm going to put dinner.
She's going to put dinner on. I told her before she shouldn't do that. It will burn her. No, all right, and everything else. And it's directed by unseen forces. Most disturbingly, animals on the ranch began to die in grotesque ways. Some of their dogs were seemingly incinerated in the night, while cows were found dismembered and called out with the kind of surgical precision that ruled out attack by coyotes. A newspaper article about the Shermans' terrifying experiences attracted the notice of an unlikely party. Billionaire property magnate Robert Bigelow, that's not a relative of Bam Bam Bigelow, wrestling fan, yeah, As well as being a hard-headed businessman, he had the passion for space travel and the paranormal. Founding the National Institute for Discovery Science, otherwise known as NIDS. I've actually learned all this today when I was watching the show, and it's quite amazing. Which is effectively his own personal X-Files team. Fascinated by the history of the region, Bigelow bought the ranch. Gorman Ranch represented a unique opportunity to study a rich tapestry of strange stuff. It was as if someone had ordered up the weirdness pizza with everything on it, recounted journalist George Knapp, who visited the ranch when Bigelow and Nids had settled in. The team set up monitoring equipment, observation posts, and round-the-clock surveillance. Activity triggered conspiracy theories among UFO watchers, leading Bigelow to give an interview denying he was in cahoots with the CIA or that he had prior contact with aliens in Utah. What makes the story of Skinwalker Ranch so remarkable is that the curious phenomena carried on even when under intense scrutiny by NIDS. Researchers witnessed the same inexplicable lights which the Shermans have reported, yet their equipment would seriously malfunction at critical moments. There are even cases of electronic equipment being physically mangled and shredded, and wires ripped out. One NIDS consultant, retired Army intelligence officer John Alexander, later said in an interview that precognitive science intelligence was at work on the ranch, somehow predicting what the NIDS team were going to do next and scuppering their equipment accordingly. The sheer number of incidents around Skinwalker Ranch, the number of different eyewitnesses, and the general reputation of this part of the northeastern Utah had led many to take the case more seriously than other UFO hotspots. There's also the connection to Native American folklore to consider. The name Skinwalker Ranch alludes to one of the most fierce entities in Navajo culture and history. Skinwalkers are reputed to be malevolent witches who master the ability of changing into different creatures. Hulking wolf-like beast confronted by the Shermans, which seemed to resemble the long extinct whale wolf that used to prowl North America, as well as the creatures seen by NIDS observers, have been linked to legends of skinwalkers in the region. Intriguingly, there has been a long-standing local legend linking the presence of skinwalkers to hostile relations between the two Native American people, Navajo and the Utes. UTES. In the words of historian Sondra Jones, author of Being and Becoming Ute, the Navajo were more aggressive people. They took slaves. They had blah, 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 blah. They took slaves. They had Ute slaves. And according to local legend, a territorial dispute led the Navajo to curse the land and unleash skinwalkers there. The historical basis for such legends are hazy. Speaking to Vice Reporter looking into the rumours, Betsy Chapoose, the Cultural Rights and Protection Director for the Ute tribe, acknowledged that various oral tales may have evolved over the generations, but emphasised that she personally had never heard of any Navajo curse being placed on the land. Putting aside explanations relating to indigenous law, there have been many speculation amongst possible alien activity and secret government experiments. Now, with the ranch having been passed on into the hands of a new owner, a major new series, The Curse Skywalker Ranch, will be delving into the mysteries of the region. A team of experts will be using hard science, including drone thermology and laser technology, to examine the whole ranch in unpredicted detail. Could some answer finally be found? So that is the basics. That is the basics. The basics. The basics of Skinwalker Ranch. Now, I've seen the first episode. I have seen the first episode of this show, and I'm hooked already. I'm absolutely hooked. It's talking about this wolf-like creature that was eating the cow and pulled it through the fence and was going, and was shot 6 times, I believe. I think they said. There's other things they were talking about the lights, and they've already picking up and registering on weird energy that's like radiation or energy that's around that shouldn't be there. There's so much of mystery around this place. That's why I thought that you'd like to hear about it and actually learn more about it. There's so many mysteries out there. So many mysteries. And that's what I ask. That's what I always ask. What legends you'd like me to talk about? Is there any in your hometown you would like me to go into and dissolve and give you the information? I'd love to do it. Now, as I go on, and I'm going to go on. Go on all night long. I can fully recommend the other 3 shows as well because they're extremely good to watch. Now, one of the people in the Curse of Skinwalker Ranch is also featured in, I believe, I've seen him in other shows as well. He's actually an expert in the UFO field. He's appeared on Oak Island as well, coming up with the star thing on the with the map. So I can recommend this show. Whether they'll give us the answers about the place, I don't know. I've just started to watch it. It's funny how it came up. And you might ask me, why did I decide this week? Well, when I saw it on Wednesday and put it on to be recorded to watch today, that's what I did. I watch my stuff on Saturday normally. Before I watched that, I also watched a show called Ancient Aliens. Ancient Aliens, they're old, you know. Yes, they are. They are. And the subject they were talking about today was Skinwalker Ranch. And I didn't pick on that. I did not pick what it was about. I found it quite ironic. 2 shows that I've watched this week are about the same subject. And that's what gave me the thought I need to discuss this myself today. So tell me, what did you think? Did you enjoy what I said? I am trying, I'm in the process at the moment of improving the show. Improve the show with visuals, but I don't know how you do that yet. I don't know how you do that yet. I'm even thinking of maybe or a separate set of videos. Separate. Once I learn how to do it, it's in games. And you can actually see me playing the game on screen as I'm playing it. And I'm not an expert gamer. I'm far from an expert gamer. I thought that would be interesting, see how I play games and go on as well for you to watch. You don't know, do you? Just don't know. Yeah. So it's going to be a short one today. It is going to be a short one today. I hope you enjoyed the show. Before we go, hey Google, just one last joke for today.
What do you get when you put a vest on an alligator? An investigator.
You got a new one. One day you can come out with a new one. Investigator. They get worse. They get absolutely worse. They do, don't they? They get absolutely worse. And on that note, if you've enjoyed the show, as I said before, please hit that like. And if you haven't done so already, and you would like to know when the next one's coming out, please hit that subscribe button. It's down below the screen. And when you want to know when they're coming out, you're gonna ring the bell. Ring the bell, ding dong, ding a ling a ling. And the only thing you can do that's more helpful and better about that is to tell your friends about it. You gotta tell them about the show, because the more people watch. We'll all have to go. And on that note, it's a sad farewell. So chipple up, my friends. Until next time, I'm Trev the Rev. I ain't no kicker. That's time well.